Long, long ago, in the twilight of ancient Japan, there lived an old bamboo woodcutter. He was poor, and his days were filled with hard labor and the silence of a home without children. He had no hope of rest until the quiet of the grave. But the universe has a way of hiding treasures in the darkest places. One morning, deep in the woods, he found a bamboo stalk shining with the brilliance of the full moon. Inside was a miracle, a tiny girl, no bigger than his hand, radiating a soft, heavenly light. Believing she was a gift from the gods to cheer his lonely age, he took her home in his hands. From that day on, the old man found gold in every bamboo stalk he cut. He became rich, but the true wealth was the girl. In just 3 months, she grew into a woman of such blinding beauty that she seemed to be made of light itself. They named her Kaguya-hime, the Princess Moonlight. News of her beauty spread like wildfire. 5 noble knights came from the capital. They abandoned their homes and their pride, sleeping in the dirt outside her gate just to catch a glimpse of her robe. They begged her father for her hand, but the princess was cold. She told the old man, "I am not of this world. If I marry one of them, his heart will change. I must test them." She gave them 5 impossible tasks. To win her, they had to bring her legendary treasures that likely did not exist. The first knight was asked for the stone bowl of Buddha from India. Too lazy to travel, he stole a dirty bowl from a nearby temple and wrapped it in gold. But true holiness shines, and this bowl was dark. His lie was exposed instantly. The second knight was the most cunning. He was asked for a branch from the jeweled tree of Mount Fuji, a tree with roots of silver and trunks of gold. He hired the finest jewelers in the land to forge a fake branch in secret. It was a masterpiece of deception. The princess was almost swayed, until the unpaid workmen stormed the house demanding their wages, revealing his fraud. The third knight bought a magical fire rat skin from a merchant for a fortune. He was told it would never burn. The princess simply tossed it into the fire. It burned to ash in a second. One by one, the suitors failed. They sought to possess her, but they possessed no truth themselves. Even the emperor of Japan came to claim her. When he tried to take her by force to his palace, she did not fight. She simply faded away. She turned into a shadow, slipping through his fingers. He realized then that she was not a thing to be captured. He left her be, content to love her from afar through letters and poems. But as summer waned, a deep sadness took her. Every night, she would stare at the moon and weep bitterly. Finally, she confessed to her father, "I am not of this earth. I am from the moon capital. I was sent here for a time, but my time is up. On the 15th day of this month, my people are coming to take me back." The old man tried to fight fate. He called the emperor's army. 2,000 warriors surrounded the house to shoot the moon people down. But you cannot fight the tide. You cannot fight the sunrise. And you cannot fight the moon. A blinding cloud descended, paralyzing the soldiers. The king of the moon stepped forth. He spoke to the old man. "We lent her to you for a moment. We gave you gold to pay for her care, but she does not belong to you." The princess had one final moment of humanity. She wrote a letter to the emperor and enclosed a vial of the elixir of life, a potion for immortality. But then, the moon beings placed the robe of feathers upon her shoulders. In an instant, her human heart was wiped clean. Her love for her father, her memories of the earth all forgotten. She became a being of the moon once more. She ascended into the sky, leaving the old man weeping in the dust. The emperor received the elixir of immortality, but he held it in his hand and asked it, "Why should I wish to live forever if I cannot be with the one I love?" He refused to drink it. Instead, he sent the elixir to the highest peak in Japan, the mountain closest to the stars, and ordered it to be burned. They say the smoke from that fire is still rising today, carrying his love to the moon. That is why the mountain is called Fuji, the mountain of immortality. The story reminds us that nothing beautiful can be possessed. We are only borrowing the things we love, and the only cure for the pain of loss is to let go.